What's poppin', you guys? It's your boy Cap, back with another Elden Ring video. And today we're going to be talking about Rune Bears and why they suck huge BBC, no news channel. There is something about animal-type enemies, and 95% of them are eldritch horrors levels of nightmares to fight, especially the Rune Bear. Most of us, our first encounter with them was in Mistwood, looking for a freaking wolf perched up on top of the Empire State Building, seeing who's dumb enough to interrupt this beast of a bear who seems to have gotten his cat stuck in a tree or something. Then since you think you're hot shit, you're feeling good, you hit this monstrosity with your -0 katana, and the nigga looks at you like you stole his freaking Capri Sun from his Spider-Man lunchbox. Then the nigga screams at you like Sindel from Mortal Kombat, and that's when you realize you made a horrible mistake. Then you think back to when you first saw the image of him standing upright against a tree, and you put two and two together and come to the realization that he wasn't looking for a cat who was stuck in a tree. That piece of shit bear was sharpening his claws so he can shove it up somebody's sorry asshole. And you happen to be the lucky asshole, like when you thought you were lucky by clicking a dirty banner ad at the top of a game cheat website back in the early 2000s internet trying to win an Xbox 360. And after the 80th survey you filled out and handing over your social security, you find out you didn't win shit. Wow. So the feeling of being fucked when you didn't actually win an Xbox 360, that's the same way you're feeling for fucking with a giant bear who's been sharpening those claws since 800 AD. He's been sharpening them shits for so long, them shits turned adamantium. This freaking bear is making Wolverine jealous. So now, this freaking bear is testing how them shits work all over your brand new, fresh out of the chapel of anticipation, no levels ass body. And when this bear connects with any part of your soft tissue ass, you would have thought Drake's Canadian ass mansion fell on your freaking head. It feels like Superman picked up the Empire State Building and threw it at you with all his might while just being buffed by the sun. Then you try squaring up with this thing, and after the 80th time of the nigga just running you over, there's nothing else to do but to chuck your controller straight out the window. Them niggas are more erratic than a ulcerated tree spirit. I really despise this enemy type. If I do end up defeating one, it's never with aura, and it's by the skin of my dick. All my flasks are empty and broken, and my day is basically ruined. Bro, and these things are so fast. And let's not even get into the ones towards the end game, like the ones in the consecrated snowfield, bro. If you get hit by one of them, it feels like Superman picked up Saturn and all its rings and threw it at you with all its might after being buffed by two suns. And let's not talk about the roar. That shit is annoying, and it stun locks your ass into a coma. And not only that, there's more. Then the nigga decides he wants to cosplay as the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, and bear hug you until you basically shit yourself. Now you basically gotta throw out that whole armor set. A lot of the niggas' moves, especially to an average player like myself, relatively speaking, I beat all Soulsborne Hero games, but I'm still just an average player. I'm not up to the point where I'm doing beat Elden Ring with a broken stick you found on the floor challenge runs. A lot of the bear's moves look the fucking same. The charge, the lunge, I can't tell. It all just looks like I'm going to throw my fat ass body around at the speed of light, no flash, no CW. And yo bro, you ever tried running past one on your freaking horse nonetheless? And you look back and the nigga is right on your dick, running 60 miles an hour. And they chase you for mad far, bro. Them niggas basically run you out your own hood. And then Miyazaki thought it was funny putting one in a small ass studio apartment of a cave. That has to be the worst place ever to fight a freaking bear. So not only we're in a New York City closet, there's no freaking light, and we have a giant semi-truck going 200 miles per hour trying to drift. Oh, and then since this bear is just launching itself at you like a heat-seeking missile and then ends up on top of you, now you end up stuck in a freaking corner and your camera wants to start throwing itself around like it's a freaking boomerang. It's ridiculous the shit Miyazaki comes up with. The bear is the size of this freaking cave. And I know I can't be the only one that feels like this, because even the wiki advises you to just ignore them unless you need a larva tea or some shit. So that's how you know these niggas are out of control. When the #1 option to deal with a Rune Bear is to run away, that's how you know these bears' power level will make Vegeta shit himself. So if I ever need to fight a Rune Bear, the first thing I look for is a large cliff I can stand above to cheese the shit out of Yogi Bear's cousins. If I can't find one, then I realize that I didn't really want to respec anyways. You can keep that larval tier and my wallet if you want. I don't want no problems. I also despise that when I'm casually running through an open field or something, and then I get jump scared by a roar so loud that has a 99% chance to cause a tsunami in the lands between. Towards the late game, and even early and mid, but especially the late game, not only do these niggas hit like an AC-130, no attack, but these niggas have boss levels amount of freaking health, yo. It's absurd. Oh, man. And let's not talk about the puzzles that require you to lure a Rune Bear over to break a statue so you can get an item. Whatever that item is, my nigga, it's never worth you trying to play Crossy Road with a freaking bear. You can shove those smithing stones right up your Japanese ass, Miyazaki. Your jokes aren't funny. I think I'd rather get ganked by 15 worm faces and 90 basilisks than fighting a Rune Bear. No thanks. So that's my beef with these Rune Bears and why they suck huge cack. But that's the end of the video. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to chill with me. And remember, we're out here uploaded, I don't even know, so I didn't ask. But subscribe and click that notification bell to be notified when a new video drops. Or not. Not your landscaper, Jose. Nah, for real though, thanks for watching. Lily Singh is my wife, and remember, anything is possible. God first.